Y'all know the stuff that I've been going through. Mama, sorry I haven't told you any of this. I know you were gonna watch the video, so yes, your baby got COVID and she has another tattoo. I'm just gonna take it, guys. I'm just gonna take the shore of life. Oops.
Sit down, young man. Magic and Bird, the rivalry continues. Yeah, you know the drill. You know the drill. You know the drill. I'm a tip-top shake, they in tick-tock shake. I'ma fix my play. You know the drill. You know the. You know the. You know the.
Hey guys, it's Dosha Dior. I know a lot of y'all been wondering where have I been. Well, let's get to it. Where do I start? So for one, I got COVID again. Yes, COVID again for the second time. And you know what the craziest thing about it was? It was literally a year later from the date that I got it last time. I got it last time during New Year's, and I got it this time leading up into the new year. So needless to say, next year in December, you know, that little bit between December and January, I'm gonna quarantine myself. Last time, you know, there was a little bit of information of where I possibly got it. This time I'm confident I got it from an airplane because nobody in my family had it. Nobody I was around ended up catching it, so I'm grateful for that. Listen, shot, vaccine or not, people still got it, so do what you will. But as I'm sure, hopefully, that y'all know that virus was man-made. So anyway, so yes, I got COVID again, second time, a year apart from each other. I can literally show you the results. Crazy. This one wasn't as bad. I'm grateful for my health. It didn't last as long. It wasn't as bad, but it was still an irritant. But I was with a good group of friends. They kept me prayed up. They took care of me. Hidden Juniors, I love y'all. If y'all seen my video, y'all know that I have reunited with my girlfriend for the first time in 6 years. So that was a blessing. I had a blast. Let's see, another thing, I started counseling again. Yes, I started counseling again, and the last time I was in counseling was in March, back when I lived in Georgia, and I knew for a while that I was supposed to start back counseling, but I procrastinated. I don't know why. I'm a strong advocate for mental health. I think where a lot of people mess up is they think that they got it. And if they don't think they got it, they think there's something wrong with them. And hey, honestly, maybe there's something is, but guess what? You won't know until you go. You won't know if something's wrong until you go. So I met a new counselor. She's been amazing. Started that in January, and I made it a vow to myself that in the new year, I would work on my mind, body, and spirit. I've been trying to do that for the last 3 years, I'm not gonna lie. But I told myself that I was gonna take life by the horns and actually focus on my mental health. I'm going to counseling for various reasons. I've battled with depression. Depression has creeped its ugly head up again. Dealing with the heartbreak again. So, you know, it's just life, just lifing, okay? I've acknowledged that I am not strong enough to do it on my own. And honestly, I've been an advocate for this. You should never do life on your own. Another thing is I started volunteering at the church in the media team. Some of y'all probably saw it during December. I've really been actively involved. I love it. As you can see from this picture here, absolutely. I'm back in my wheelhouse. I'm doing the switchboard, circuit board. I'm doing announcements, video, you name it, I got it, Toyota. So that's been a great experience in my community. I'm going, you know, building these relationships, and it's a blessing being in a new space. For those of y'all who've been rocking with me for a very long time, I used to have this organization / ministry called Be His, Be Healed in Salvation. If you haven't heard, I'm starting Be His again. Those of y'all who don't know or are not familiar with Be His, it actually started on Valentine's Day in 2013, and it was amazing. The girls came, their life was transformed, and it got so big and so popular that they didn't want it just one day of the year, which was Valentine's Day. They wanted it quarterly. So we started building back up, and it started going great. It started going big. And then I had my first pregnancy loss. And if those of y'all who know, I battled through severe depression during then, even had, unfortunately, a suicide attempt. So I stopped that. I got out of ministry at the time. I stopped having a small group, and I started actually going to something called Celebrate Recovery. What's so poetic and beautiful about this is that Celebrate Recovery has just came to the church I'm at now, and it's so beautiful to see people get healed from their hurts, habits, and hangups. When I created Be His, for those of y'all who don't know, I've never really been a fan of Valentine's Day. I felt like it was always meant to hurt the people who don't have anybody. I was like, let me create an event for women, not just single women, but married women, because what God put on my heart is before we're wives, before we're mothers, before we're daughters, before we're sisters, we first belong to Him. So I was like, why not cultivate an experience where women can come and they can feel fulfilled and it never be subjected to a human being, a man's love, but from the one who created this. So I'm gonna tell you about that. Here's the flyer. I'm not gonna lie, I invited a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I invited a lot of people. But it's gonna be bigger and better in the aspect of my mind frame is different. Back then I was married, now I'm divorced, been a single woman for almost over 2 years. It's gonna be different. I've acquired a lot of wisdom since the last time I did it in 2015. I'll show you footage of that later. What else happened in January? Oh, I got a tattoo. Now, I've been wanting this tattoo for a while, and I've been pushing off, but I was like, no, I'm going to commit. I'm going to get it. And as y'all don't know, HGA, His Glory Alone. Shout out to KB and the whole We Right Here crew. It means a lot to me, so I'm happy that I was able to do that. But one of the things I want to tell you all is that I moved into a new loft. Guys, listen. The apartment that I was in, I didn't love, trying to make the best of my circumstances, but every day I came home, I felt depression. I can't explain it. I mean, yeah, sometimes life was stressful, so on and so forth, but I wish I honestly could have captured pictures and videos from my old place in which I lived, but I was so ready to get out of there. I did not want to look back on the former things. Like, I really didn't. I was ready to get out. I was ready to go. Now that I'm in Kansas, the sun goes down around like 4:30, 5 o'clock here, and by the time we get to the work, the sun is still on its way trying to rise up. So leading into winter, it was getting worse and worse. And so the opportunity came for me to move to a better loft, and I took it. I took it with no regrets. Shout out to Melody, Shannon, all y'all who helped me move. I'm so blessed for you all, because if y'all didn't help me, I would have still been in my other apartment. For those of y'all see it on the video, if y'all seen on the video how different it is, oh my goodness. Not only is it wooden floors, which girls been wanting for the longest, I have never lived in a place that didn't have wood floors, so this was an adjustment in my old apartment. But the thing that I love the most about it is the natural light. I literally get light from the moon at the top. I get light when the sun rises, when the sun sets. It's just absolutely beautiful, and it was well worth it. And my mental health has improved for it so much. I am so grateful for that. Another thing that I love about my loft is the view. I live on the top floor downtown where I live, and it's overlooking the entire downtown area. Now, granted, this is Manhattan, the Little Apple, okay? Don't get too excited. I know most of my followers are in major cities. It ain't one of those. But it still gives me like that European feel, like I'm in Europe. Literally, I walk to my waxer. The mall is literally across the street from me. I walk to my dance studio. I walk to the grocery store. Now, I haven't did much walking because it's been cold, okay? Like, it's been averaging like 5 below. This Texas girl is not used to that. I thought Germany was cold. Germany ain't got nothing on Kansas, so that was an adjustment. How could I forget? Oh my gosh. I started leading a small group in February. Just like my ministry and Be His and all this other stuff, God told me in 2020 when I was doing my fast and I was down and out and I was so broken over my divorce that He would restore everything that has ever been taken from me. And here I am in 2022, and He's still making His rounds to His promises. So yes, I am leading a small group. Haven't did that since 2015 either. So I'm super excited about that. That starts in February, and the group is called Freedom Group. I'm co-leading with my other small group leader as well. We're sharing the responsibilities. So that is just absolutely amazing. I took Freedom Group last semester. It was a 13-week course. And they approached me and they were like, hey, do you think you would want to be a small group leader? Because I feel like you have a lot to share. And I think a lot of people could take from your wisdom. And I was like, me? And I told them, I was like, don't get me wrong. I used to do this. I saying God did tell me that he was going to restore this. I just didn't know it was going to come in this season. And I told him that I was honored. And so here I am. So I'm excited about that. I guess I should also mention I've been doing a social media fast. That's why y'all haven't been hearing from me. And honestly, it's the best thing I could have did. I've actually been fasting this whole month with my church. We're doing 21 days of fast, but I decided to give the whole month of January with the exception of the first 4 or 5 days. But yes, those of y'all have been wondering, that's been what's going on with me. So I will check back in with y'all in February. Yes, I am back on social media. How much honestly depends on my mental capacity. Those of y'all who were inquiring about Transparency Tuesday talks, there's been an adjustment. So yeah, I love y'all. And please comment, subscribe, share this with your people, chime in, tell me what y'all did in the month of January. I don't believe in New Year's resolutions. I believe in lifetime resolutions. So I've been trying to do this. I'm trying to improve for a lifetime, not just for today, not just for tomorrow, but for a lifetime. I just want to let you know that regardless of what I'm doing and what I'm not, know that God is still the same. Love y'all. My pageant queen. Bye. No, I'm just kidding. Bye, y'all. Talk to you soon.